And today's question goes like this. Happy Thursday, ladies. On this chilly Thursdays, you're looking good. Thank you very much. My boyfriend wants a kid, but I am not ready for one. He insists that we should get this one, and because he's being pressured by his family, I feel like breaking up, but I really love him. How do I handle this situation? First of all, it's your boyfriend. It's not your husband. Madam, it's not your husband. So he has no right whatsoever to come and pressure you for all of these things. And I don't understand you not feeling ready for having a child. Maybe you're still pursuing your education, you're still pursuing your career. There are things you need to get done before you can have a conversation about a child. Pressure you when he has not even said, will you be my wife? You know, to give you some sort of security and be like, hey, I would like to marry you. I would like to spend the rest of my life with you. I would like to live my life with you. Show some commitment towards you. He's demanding for a child because his relatives in the village are demanding for a grandson. Please, why are they not demanding for a wife? That's the question. I feel like if it's not for you, just don't do it. Just tell him this is a breakup point for me. This is something I really can't, what do you call it? You just can't sacrifice. You can't make that kind of sacrifice and you don't know what's coming
It's not a
out
worthy
of it.
compromise, yeah.
Yes, it's not a worthy compromise. It's as simple as that. Is it good for you? Is it something you want? If it's not, then please be ready to let this person go. You can love anybody. Trust me. In like 3 months, you're going to be in love with somebody else. I can assure you, that's the time period, tried and tested. 3 months, Hivi, you'll be having eyes for another handsome man. So let it go, beloved.
I feel like mango season was in September,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Let them go.
Let's force this mango season into December, because honestly, someone who hasn't defined the parameters of a relationship to this extent, where now everybody in the family is calling you shemeji shemeji, but where is the shemeji signature? You know, like, I know in the eyes of the law, y'all are customarily married, but like, does the law have a signature as well? There are so many factors to put in play when it comes to having children with someone. And specifically, I say this all the time on this show. Every single time we have a conversation about pregnancy and children, I say two things. One, it's always a choice. You know. Yes,
It's
I
up
know
to
we were
you.
commissioned to fill the earth, but you don't have to be the propagator. You don't have to be the actual pump to fill the earth. Okay. Additionally, are you, I know it sounded so crass, are you in a position mentally to take care of this child? Because ultimately, as a woman, you are the primary caregiver. I know we say that, yes, we're happy in this marriage, but the woman usually takes up most of the handling of this child from the time they're 0 to the time they're like 18 and then some, because children don't leave that early these days. Guys don't actually leave at 18. So are you mentally ready? Are you physically ready? Because again, we don't know how old you are. So how is your body preparing for this? Are you financially ready? In case this guy dips, again, he's just a boyfriend. What happens if he dips? Now you're left with the bag. What are you going to do about it? And are you emotionally ready as well? Because you will sacrifice so much of yourself, you know, for a solid, ask Turi, she's a mother, for a solid year or 2, maybe even 3, you are literally letting yourself go and basically taking care of this child. They are your primary focus. Do you have a job to sustain you? Are you going to go back to work if you do have a job? How long is your maternity leave going to be? Like, there's so many financial factors to put into play. And additionally, are you spiritually ready? Like, I know we say it in the most interesting way, but spiritually, we don't necessarily mean, are you a Christian enough that you can raise your child in the morals that are supposed to be Christian or religious? I just mean, like, are you zen enough? Can you handle having a child? Children will literally call you names and ain't nothing you can do about it. A child will, Turi has said it here on the show. Her child says, you're not my friend. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to stop pulling that child and beating them up simply because they said something like that? I mean, there's so many factors to put into play here. So I think it needs to be your decision. And the fact that you're saying he's pressuring you just simply means you're not ready. So one, try and solidify this relationship. Get married, even if it's just a civil wedding at the AG's, amazing. 2, decide when it's ready for you. I don't mean to say that you need to break up with him tomorrow simply because your plans are not aligned. I just mean you all need to have a sit-down conversation, figure this out, because it's a lot to actually deal with. Children are blessings, but they don't come with their plates like Sauti Sol lied to you. Hawakuji na sahani yao, my dear. Woo, woo.